It's now been 2 years since the world watched Russia invade its neighboring country, Ukraine, and even though it appears there's no end in sight, one local group says they will continue their work on helping people in Ukraine. New tonight, 6 News' Joe Harris has more on their efforts.
As war between Russia and Ukraine rages on, so do the efforts of nonprofit group One Child Inc., which says it's been working to support Ukrainians directly impacted by Russia's invasion for 2 years.
Yeah, that one.
On Saturday, organizers and volunteers held a donation drive at 150th and Blondo for 4 hours, collecting diapers, hygiene products, clothing, dried goods, and over-the-counter medicine.
We're going to be collecting until we have a full container, a 40-foot container to ship to Ukraine, and even then we ship weekly, so this will go on until there's no longer a need in Ukraine.
And he says it's been a good turnout. One of those who donated was Dan Gruber. He says it's personal for him because he's of Ukrainian descent.
In a war especially, it's the civilians that suffer the most. And anything we can do to help. I've seen the pictures when the supplies get to Ukraine and the looks on their faces when they're able to get supplies they haven't had and they can't get because of the war itself.
Ukraine says more than 30,000 of its troops and tens of thousands of civilians have died since the invasion. In January, Russia said more than 6,000 of its troops have died, although a U.S. intelligence report declassified in December estimated more than 300,000 had been killed or wounded. On your side, with photographer Bass Bramhall, Joe Harris, 6 News.
For details on One Child Inc. and how to support their efforts, we've got that information on our website, WOWT.com.